So we've talked about the hustle. We've talked about stacked marketers. What's your favorite e-commerce email?
Oh, I hate to say it.
Say it.
Oh, Athleta.
Well, I'm going to say a clothing brand too.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's
Right.
so many. Madewell's another one. I love Athleta. So Athleta is part of Gap and all of those brands. So like it's all under that. But Athletas are so much better than the other brands under Gap. They really, I'm about to steal exactly what you're probably going to say about.
Well, probably.
Well, they really, first of all, they keep it really interesting. They have new things. They are super seasonal and really specific to what I like. Like they know that I only buy yoga pants from them.
Right.
It's like ridiculous. So when they have new color, I almost said flavors.
We're not talking about ice cream today.
When they have new colors, they're like, this girl will buy. You know, and they really make you feel like part of their community. Like you see yourself in those people. And I know that Vuori is similar.
Yeah.
Want to talk about that?
Yeah. So Vuori is the one that, like, I look forward to it every day, right? Like, I'm like, I want to see the new colors. I want to see the drops. And it's true, right? Like, I like the lifestyle that they portray the people as wearing their clothes as, right? Like that's how I perceive myself. A little bit more of an edge. But also, right, like there's like the level of sustainability that they're always talking about. Like there's a level of doing the right thing that like aligns with who I am as a person, right? And like, you know, I'm not technically wearing anything from Vuori today for this one day, oddly. But then when I compare them to Lululemon, which is another brand that I shop, right, like it's different. I feel so much better about buying stuff from Vuori than I do from Lululemon, even though I wear Lululemon stuff because it's comfortable and it's really high quality, but there's a different story coming out of Vuori, right?
That you see yourself in. And
Right.
It holds those values.
Exactly.
And you know that and you're not annoyed by that. They're not pushing it in your face.
No.
It's layered into everything, but it's like,
Right.
it feels right to you.
And what I really love about the way that they work is they actually do an amazing job of connecting your website activity to an email. And that's something that like the most sophisticated companies or the companies that are doing the most sophisticated marketing are doing really, really well. So they know they're connecting the stuff that I look at to the emails that I get. They know the things that I want to buy and they show them to me. And it sounds like Athleta does the same thing, right?
Yeah. Okay, another one I love is Grammarly. So I, first of all, just love Grammarly in general. It's such a good product.
Oh my God, it's so good.
You really need it if you write, even if you just write emails all day, you just need it.
Yep.
I love their emails because they don't necessarily like push you to buy anything. Like they kind of have that at the end, but they really show you, it's really personal. They show you what you've done the past month. They say, you typed this many words and you're like, holy shit, you are better than 95% of people. For me, it was like 99.999% of people.
Right. For me, it's about, 70.
Yeah, exactly. So they show you like really how you stack up to the rest of the community. And like that makes you feel one, good about yourself, hopefully. Or
or like maybe you need to do a little bit more work on your grammar, right?
So either way, it's good. It's there's an action behind it, right? And it makes you feel like part of that community, which is great. And then it keeps you interested and engaged with them. Like you feel like they're part of your everyday life, because I absolutely do. And when I get those emails per month, I'm like, I got to see what I did.
Yeah.
How did I stack up? What could I improve next time?
And I think about every software I use, I'm always like, when are they going to do a Grammarly integration? Right? Like, because I need Grammarly in everything.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I know they're the best.
They really are.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier about like the kind of the difference between, emails that provide like kind of storytelling and knowledge, like basically knowledge-based emails or content-based emails versus like an e-commerce email. One of my favorites that kind of bridges the gap is The Athletic. Like, first of all, the reporting in The Athletic is not to be missed if you're a sports fan. Like, they tailor it directly to like your sports teams. They went out and hired all of the journalists who focus on those specific sports teams. And when you get an email, it is tailored to you and the sports teams that you want to read. Like when I was on Bleacher Report's email list, I was on Sports Illustrated's email list. They're just generic, right? There's like, this is what's happening. The Athletic, I get an email that is all about my teams and what is happening with them. And also, this last one, they talked some shit about Cristiano Ronaldo, which of course I liked because Messi is the greatest of all time.
You know why people play soccer?
Because they don't want to watch it.
Yep. It's my grandma's joke. Shout out, Grandma.